This morning, I got up for my 15-mile long run of the day. 8:35 pace, actually felt pretty good. But before that run, I made a pretty big decision, and a decision that doesn't really follow with my historical past decisions, but it's a decision I made because it points me down the road of the place that I'm heading, the place that I want to go, and the place that I preach about. It was a very tough decision. I kept deciding about it all morning, made the decision before the run, and during that run, I realized that I am confident that I made the right decision to do this. Let's talk about it. Welcome to today's video. Post church, it's 11 a.m.
It's 11:43.
11:43, and we're trying out La Bamba, Mexican and Spanish restaurant. We have been eyeing it for the longest time.
It's a good Florida staple.
Florida staple. We got some salsas to try. The other one just tasted like salsa. Oh, that one's
Spicy.
spicy, but it's got more flavor to it.
Yeah, that's the one I tried first.
We've been talking about going here for a year. Only ones here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
This is so funny. Look at this spread. Pollo a la planchas, grilled chicken, plantains, rice, beans. What did you get?
The Cancun combination.
Cancun combination. Tostada, beans, rice.
Enchilada.
What is that?
A beef taco.
This looks post Spanish lunch. A little nap on the couch. And now we're getting a lift in. How's the La Bamba fuel in your workout?
I'm dripping sweat.
And then you do a little bit of this. Come on. Right there. Get that baby in there. I believe it is this one. And then we wait. What a freaking day. Wake up and run. Church. La Bamba for the first time, which was excellent. We gave it an 8.3, which for us is actually pretty good. We will be back. A little back and buys lift, some PT work, and now we're having a Ninja Creamy blueberry cheesecake. Gonna watch a movie, eat a light dinner, and then off to bed. But before I eat this Ninja Creamy, and I don't know if you can hear it in the background because that thing is so loud, I want to talk about what I talked about in the beginning of the video, that I had made a very tough choice. And the choice that I made that was very hard, and when you hear it, you're gonna think it's not that hard off the bat, but let me tell you why it's difficult before you make any judgment. So I have decided to run the 2027 Miami Marathon. And you might be thinking, okay, this guy runs all the time. He's already ran marathons, ultra marathons. Might be a little crazy because he's already in a marathon prep for October, and then this one's in January. That's a little interesting, but it's really not that big of a deal. But it is a big deal because it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal for my life. It's a big deal for Brooke. It's a big deal for Brooke's life. It's a big deal for our lives and my friends and my family around, because when you're deep in a prep, it takes a lot out of you, mentally and physically, and then you have to put that focus in a marathon prep because you're trying to hit a PR, and you don't have unlimited reserves. Your energy is finite. You can't just keep going and going. And I try to only sign up for 1, maybe 2 races a year because it does take a lot of focus and a lot of energy and stops me from doing other things that I would like to do. So I made the decision to sign up to test myself. And you may think, test yourself physically. Okay. And you may think, how? But before I get into the how, I wanted to show you this beast. Blueberry cheesecake, cinnamon toast crunch, Ninja Creamy. Like 0 grams of fat, little bit of carbs, lots of protein. This thing looks absolutely phenomenal. It's literally like as big as my head. Oh my. That is so good. So back to the race. This type of test is different than all the other ones because I am testing how well I can balance everything else. Because all my other preps, my marathons, ultra marathons, I've committed 100%. This marathon, I have committed to go 50%, and I want to see how well I can stick to that. I set a limit of no more than 50 miles per week and no more than 5 runs a week for this Miami Marathon prep. So right now I'm deep in a prep. I'm going ham, I'm super locked in for Chicago. We're gonna break sub 3 hours. But the Miami Marathon, I just want to have fun, enjoy it. It's always a race that I've wanted to do, and especially now that we lived here, I wanted to check it off, and this was perfect year. The signups were open. I was ready to go. And so it was such a hard decision for me to make to sign up for this race because I commit to these races and it sucks a lot out of the rest of my life. And I feel for Brooke. She's such a great supporter, but I know that she doesn't like it when I'm always in marathon prep. So it was tough for me to make this commitment, but I made this commitment because I wanted to challenge myself that I could do something hard and not have to be all consumed. I could try not going for a PR, so I'm not concerned about that. Just wanting to run a race, run the 26.2 in a reasonable time. I'm not going to set a goal or anything, but get myself to the point where I'll be okay to skip multiple workouts. I'll be okay to have up and down mileage. Not every week needs to be nailed. And so it's really going to be a challenge for me to see that I can commit to something and not become all consumed. And it was a big decision because I normally get all consumed. So I'm very happy for that. And I'm very excited to just dip my toes in the water, I guess you could say. All right, Ninja Creamy movie. See you in the morning. Now don't get me wrong, when I go for runs and I've got this vest on, I know it looks a little goofy. I know it looks a little try hard, but trust me, any run over 8 miles long, I need to refill my water bottle along the way. And having this vest is such a cheat code. If you haven't seen my other videos, I literally just got one of these ADV Skin 12s. You've got hydration, it's got a backpack, lots of pockets for fuel. It makes long runs so easy. Now today isn't our long run, today is our medium long run, which is 12 miles. And this is what I'm talking about with the Miami Marathon on why it's gonna be such a test for me. Because right now in my current Chicago Marathon build, this is gonna get bigger. This is gonna go up. We're halfway through somewhere like that. Our medium long run's gonna get longer. Our long run's gonna get longer. All our runs are gonna get longer. And it's gonna be a test for me for Miami when I get to 50 miles and nothing changes. I'm not gonna keep going up. I might take a step back and then build back up to 50, but I'm not going above it. And it's gonna be such a different feeling than everything. And I'm excited to test my ability to just let it be. Just let it be. So we're hydrated up no matter how hardcore, goofy, try hard I look. 12-mile run. See you after. Oh yeah. Nothing like starting the week with a quick, easy 12-mile run. Who would have thought you'd ever say an easy 12 miles? See, the scary part is, like I said earlier, this run is only gonna get longer for the next few weeks. And anything over 8 miles, personally, to me is like, all right, we're gonna have to focus here. Like I can do an 8-mile run, feeling good, feeling bad, just squeeze it out, no problem. But anything over that is when it starts to feel long. And right now, all the runs are feeling long, which is why I'm so excited to sign up for a marathon with the commitment that I'm gonna take it easy. But that scares me at the same time because I'm like, what if I can't finish the 26.2? I don't want to suffer the entire time. The whole point is just to enjoy the experience, get a good workout in, but I want to train, but not enough that whole day is just gonna suck. So this is gonna be a big challenge for me, but I'm excited for it. Chicago Marathon, sub 3 2026. Miami Marathon, undisclosed time 2027. And if you want to see some of the principles that I'm going to be following during that prep, if this sounds like something that you struggle with too, I created a free course. It's in the description below. Click the link, you put your email in, it sends it to your email box. It's free. Let me know what you think of it, but it basically describes some of the principles that I've learned and I've started to implement into my life to make sure that fitness stays important, stays a priority, but remains not all of life. It's too easy to get sucked in to too much fitness or not enough fitness. And I think if you can balance it right, it's a great tool to improve your life. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.